no better time to start than when the airplane is flying overhead. Because why not? Or the helicopter. Alright, here, hello, welcome. We are doing the blind contour drawing now. And unfortunately, a lot of spots are kind of like taken up with ice, so we can't deal with that so much. You know, like there's a lot of just melted, you know, stuff going around, and we just don't know when they're gonna when they're letting nature, I guess, melt it. But I think that they should at least like clean the benches at the bare minimum, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. You know, just take a shovel and whack all the snow off of it. There's not that many. You wouldn't have to like do it for more than a couple. And it's not like they don't come over here, because they do. Like, they come over here, they change the trash cans and stuff. So, you know, just whack a few whack up. But I'll probably just end up doing it myself. Like, I wish that I had I wish I had a shovel so that I could do it myself. But it's a bit wild. And yeah, but we are using our eyes and getting our hand, trusting our hand to be what do you call that? Getting our hand to trust our eye, hopefully, and just do what it sees and not what I think. Training observation. You know, we're training observation. If you want to see what we're looking at, we are looking at the ledge. Looking at that ledge, and we're looking at that ledge and drawing it. Also, there's a boat. It's called the John Blanche. I don't know who that is, but there it is. See, boat. This is a reward for the last video. You know, the John Blanche. What does that mean? Like John White or something? Or a boxcar, a streetcar named Desire. Blanche, Stella. Wow, where is it going? Who knows? Who knows where it's going? Who cares? It's Santa and his sleigh, and they're headed to, you know, deliver joy and toys to all the good girls and boys and everything else in between. So let's make sure we put this pin back in my bag. See, that was kind of like fast, and theoretically we should do more of these, but you know, why ruin a good thing with more, you know? Let's just break out the crayons, put some color to this bad boy, right? Let's put some color. Put some color to this bad boy. Alright, so it's all like gray and black, so we'll just use blue. and maybe green. And I don't know where to even start on this. So like, this is the ledge maybe. We're using the crayons. And we'll try to like keep everything within this like secular space. I don't even know what the hell to call. I don't know what you call that. I think this is actually the grill thing, and this is the edge of the other spot. Well, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be blue anyway. Blue and green is what we're going to be using. I was thinking about like getting a clip made, kind of like this one, but I don't know how we go about doing that. Like, I guess like 3D modeling, but like I don't know, cause I have like rudimentary like 3D modeling skills, and I think that I have enough to like possibly like make a thing. But I'll just watch a tutorial how to make 3D models like ready to print, and see if I could find one for cheap, and see if I could print out a little pig clip, and then I will be in business for myself, because I won't be particularly like selling them. I hope. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I do want to make at least proof of concept. I want to make one, because if I make one, then it's like, oh wow, I didn't know I could do that, and that would be very good for the mental. So we'll see what I could do. And even if I can't just make a clip, like make like something, anything. I'm thinking about like making a bookmark as a gift of like the little piggy. I don't know what materials I'm gonna use, but I'll probably use like paper, cardboard, obviously tape. I was gonna use glue, but I don't think we have any glue, and I do have tape, so I think that would be useful in that regard. And then from there, we'll see what happens. I got a bunch of ideas, and one of the gifts that I have, one of the Christmas gifts that I am giving away is arrived yesterday, and it's much different than what I expected. So that's a little interesting. It's a little interesting. It's much different than what I expected it to be, but I think that's a good thing. I thought it was gonna be like this like little small book, but it's not. It's pretty big. It's pretty big, so I had a bunch of books that I was gonna get, and now it's gonna be like one of the free ones inside of a buy one get one free, or buy two get one free, but it just didn't turn out that way, unfortunately, and mostly because of I had to go online and do some research about the books, because I'll buy like an art book if it's really cheap, and if it's like like something that you would get at like the you might not have had this at your school, or they might not do this anymore, but like the Scholastic Book Fair, like I'll buy something that looks like it's from like the Scholastic Book Fair, and I don't really care. I'll buy a Scholastic Book Fair looking book, just because like the novelty of it is just so cool that you just want to have it. Like, even if it's like, oh, like you can draw like this or something, like I don't really care about that so much. I care more about like the antics of it all. Like, it's comedy, it's a comedic type of object to have, and I like that. I like the corniness of it. So I wanted to, buy a bunch of them, but I looked into it, and you know, I found this post, like a blog post on DeviantArt from like 2006 about the author and how they like steal images from other people and put it in the books, and will block you if you criticize them in any way. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, and I don't disagree with like blocking people if you don't like, you know, if they're saying something negative about you and you want to block them. I support that decision 100%. But if they're telling the truth about you and you're blocking them, I can't jack with that, alright? I can't jack with that. That to me is, you're corny. You're corny, you're whack. I hope you are aware of your corniness for doing such a thing. And you should be ashamed for doing such a thing. But yeah, so I didn't buy those books. And I was gonna get them. I was like, yeah, these might be like fun little books to like do like videos on. Like, I'll follow the steps in them and see if I could draw anything. Obviously, I could because I have, some sort of practice, right? But it would be a bit more interesting that way. And then I would give my thoughts on the book, whether or not it was fun for me to use, like usability. Not so much if it's like, oh, important to teach you, because resources for learning how to do art and stuff like that are infinite now, I feel like. But the problem is that I feel like you do still need like some sort of like a teacher to some degree. You need somebody like to get feedback from and to massage you into the correct direction, because without it you can end up stagnant like me, and that's unfortunate. But I'm sure you can grow out of it if you just spend a lot of time unlearning all your bad habits that you learned over a course of 11 years and somehow pull yourself up like your bootstraps out of it. It's really easy. That's all you gotta do is just pull yourself up out of your bootstraps and you'll be good to go. You'll be peachy keen. But who knows? Who knows how long it could take for you to get out of it. For me, we're still stuck in it. Speaking of it, they could knock the ice off these tables right now. They're here right now. But do you think they're gonna do that? Nope. They're gonna, like, my job is to take out the trash, which I guess is fine, Do what you gotta do. Don't do anything extra, because I don't support that either. But it would be nice, is what I mean. It would be a nice thing for you to do. For me, the park's patron. Nah. But yeah, there's so many cool books. Like, I want to get one of those Dragon Ball Z how to draw books, but they're too expensive. So at that point, it's cheaper to like find scans and print the book out yourself and staple it yourself, which would not be as good, but better than paying these guys trying to sell it for like $1 million. Because these guys want your arm, they want your leg, they want everything, and it's kind of sad. You can't even get nothing for like a significant value that's not like absurd. Like, what do we need? We need everything. Just gotta get like so much. I don't know if you can hear me over this little buggy thing. But, you know, I will see later when I watch the video back. Anyway, you could barely see any as well, but I will show you the final look at the image. I'll probably try to get a photo from the Apple device. Everything is going crazy right now. It's all going crazy. It's all going crazy. We got an engine. Got everything. We got it all. We have all the delight. I think I do want to do a passive yellow over it. Oh my god, I ripped the box. I do want to do a passive yellow. I feel like I've never used this yellow crayon, and I wanted to use it, like do a pass. You know, it's cold out here, brother. Just get your stuff and get out of here. Just but whatever. We are cooking. But I will get a image of the iPhone image up on there, or I'll take it with the other phone, and it'll be a little bit clearer, I guess. I hope. I'll just do 2 photos. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is a blind contour drawing of the 2 pieces from earlier, the corners. That corner and then the corner over there. So yeah, see you in the next one. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye. Thank you. Happy holidays.